Alright, new campaign went out. I haven't seen anything yet. It's the Spring Campaign 2025 and we will start hunting. The quest is to get the AuthorTimes, all AuthorTimes as quickly as possible. Let's go. This reminds me of a weekly short map style bit. But generally it reminds me of many maps that are map 1s. This is AT and we go next. I don't know if Hagen plays or not. Map O2 has stirred. Got it. We go next. Now a crest map. Also got that by a whole second, yeah. So a car I got. What will come now? Tech, sausage, yeah. And the fifth map is gonna be plastic, I bet. Because the last season said that as well. Oh, we have water. I mean, actually, I don't really remember how the fourth map looked like in the last campaign. Barely played it. Wait, I got this by 2.3 seconds. That was really simple. Holy shit. And now... Oh, this does not look like plastic. Nope. We have a very early ice map, but I'm not sure if we have ice slides or if they're just straight passages over the ice. It's pretty much like an ice full speed map. Here's an ice slide, I think. It was fast enough. And this is the white series, done. Very quick. We go to map 6. It's now road based, it seems like. Oh, I know this map. There's a remake on TM2 Stadium and Trackmania Turbo. Like, it was already a remake, because it already exists in 2 different games. Map 7. This was bad. But I still get it. Oh. I thought that's the first track now where I lose it because I didn't know about this last turn. Alright, map 8. What is map 8 gonna be? Is it a typical AO8 map or not? Well, we have stairs at least. This is important to overjump. This is the first one I don't get. I'm not surprised actually. I mean, it's obvious where I lost it. You really have to overjump this part in the ending. I had here the completely wrong line. That was the reason. Look at this. This might be it then. Easily. Also this was actually a really free AT. Too bad I didn't get that first try. That was all just because I landed too far to this one downhill section. Too close to it. Now we have our first plastic map. Yeah, I wasn't sure how low or high I have to go. It might be not it. It is it. It is enough. Wow. So far, still very easy ATs. Next map. This was a good run, and that's it by 2.3 seconds. And I get another skin. Nice. And this is the Queen series. Also done. Yeah, this was also a good position on this last map there. For first try especially. I don't know what I clicked that I see a ghost now. Was not intended. Oh my god, yeah, I didn't see that. Like I was like, yeah, but where do I have to go? The sign and the reset was blocked for so long, you know? Would have been close. Mainly because my start was already slow in this run. Yeah, so this was the gold ghost. That was now quite annoying, to be honest. Because also this AT is very free. But the one part that you cannot save. There we go. Map 12. Oh, I just thought of bobsleigh. And there it is. And you see also who has the records. All bobsleigh players. So seems to be indeed a full stadium car campaign. I don't know how I always do that, but on Bobsleigh I always have very good first tries. Always. In every single campaign you can look the VODs. You can watch the VODs from past campaigns. On Bobsleigh I have very, very good first tries every single time. And that actually was position 300. Yeah, actually really good. This reminds me of a track, but it goes here into the wrong direction. But it's also a remake from A15 or A14, one of these numbers. As a cut, Simi had almost world record of the year. I was about to nominate him for that. And then he got actually beaten this year by a guy, something with O. Or was it Oakway? So we have a Royale map. I saw a screenshot. Someone leaked something somewhere. And it was a screenshot of this here, which is of course immediately the most interesting track from all the tracks. And yeah, I kinda expected Giuliano to be in the rankings on the left, and yeah, he is there. Not first though. Quite a long map. No, but I got it first try. Wait, how late? Okay. I'm so far already, holy shit. Let's move on again. Aha, this is what is happening here. OBC actually a very creative one. Okay, that's cool. I bet that everyone got baited there. I mean, I didn't really think that this is the finish. But then I didn't want to lose any time if it is the finish, so I went full speed through. So seemingly we drive this map forwards and backwards, which is very cool. Scheiße. Is there a multilap here? It is. Alright, guys, how late? We pause. Oh! I won twice in a row. History. Yeah, Link was unwinnable. But I also won Virtual, could have won Ryulu, could have won Switch. Not bad, not bad. That went quick. I actually didn't even need to pause when it goes that quick. Alright, here we go. Ach so, you didn't see it, guys. Ah. Sorry. Well, then you don't get spoiled. Then you can solve it yourself. I won the Trackmadle. I don't know if that's sensible to continue this run. Ah, it was obvious. Also my ghost was enough if it didn't crash. Made it. Oh, in the end actually very clear. Wow, this was already blue. Then we go red. So far, this is the quickest discovery ever. Like, the ATs are very simple and the maps are not too confusing. It's very easy to find everything immediately. So far. Of course, this is gonna change in red and black a little bit at least. At least a bit. Yeah, I expected. Such a pace was always enough, but now it won't be enough. I still lost time by not knowing the track in some of the penalty sections. This was also weird, I got a big slowdown, pace-wise. What the heck was this gear? Okay. Now it's getting tough. 9/10 I need to find, and I had a clean lap again. Okay, thanks God, I thought I threw it away. But nope, this was enough. We go next. Also the good thing is that gained me time was that I was jumping over this one penalty part a little bit. So we get a dirt map. Is this the first trial? No. We also leave dirt now. We join dirt again. This is a bit unfortunate. This was a first trial. This is a really easy AT. Will cost me a lot of time having to do a next run. I mean, without a touch, no, I would have easily had it. I actually so far never looked at the distance between world record and the AT, never looked at it. As if I was playing the campaign at 17 o'clock, when there are no world records yet. But you see, I get much better positions here on the later maps again. Alright. Let's go next. Map 18. Soon we also get a full speed map for sure. This here seems to be a sausage tech map. We had also a sausage map last campaign. I'm not sure if it was also map 18 though. Maybe you can tell that, chat. I think I could get that first try, but now that I was hitting this reveal, I'm not so confident anymore. Okay, no, this is not even close. This is actually not even necessarily a second try. At least it will be a difficult one to get in second try. Because I don't think that I can remember everything. At least I overjumped this one now. And oh, yeah. These decide, like these are the runs that decide how good your speedrun is gonna be. Because this costs full 40 seconds, if not even more. Because I cannot guarantee that I get it now immediately. Because of things like these. You can still get it, but now it could be another big time waste. That's the danger, yeah, that's the dangerous thing about it. Could have had it in that PP run already if it was just this tiny bit faster. I mean, there isn't really a competition about it anyway. It used to be a competition, like 2-3 years ago. Oh man, again I couldn't jump. It's gonna be tight again. I lost a lot of time near the ending. So I could have easily had it if I remembered that the last turn was only 90 degrees. Alright, then map 19. I see ice and I see an ice slide. believe in the first trial. Let's see. No, it's not. That was a really good effort though. There were campaigns where maps with isolates had the worst ATs. Yeah, look where I lost time. The fact that I thought it's a drift turn, it lose me a lot. There were really many good sections in my first try. So I believe in the second try though. This will work. Nice. Also in the top 400. We had 20 full speed? Question mark? I cannot say so far. No, it has plastic. 22 is full speed then maybe. Wait, we have a bugslide map? I mean, I don't know if that's a bugslide, but... Oh god, we have redwood. No. Okay, definitely a weird map that makes me think that this is bugslide as well as here. But we get also triwood, nice. And another bugslide that I didn't see in time. And then also such a trick. Even though with reactor I'm not sure if it does something. Okay, then let's do some bugslides now. The one wasn't bad, but missing these bugslides really hurt. Oops. This is the, with a Royale map, no, the most interesting map for me. Ah shit, tiny hit. Let's get it now. Can still be basically done in the second try, I guess. I remember everything nicely. Ja, also das ist ein easy AT, I beat it by 3.2 seconds. And we have the black maps unlocked. This is gonna be speed tech with a very high chance. Very left heavy it seems. Let's go. No, here goes to the right. I thought it was even longer to the left. I was building such starts sometimes on older maps. But this is actually not speed tech, it's just tech. It's very slow paced. In the history, map 21 was often a speed tech map. That's not the case now. Still a slight difference between tech and speed tech, but of course the mechanic is still kind of the same, it's just at different speeds and different gears. At least it remains tech-ish. Not sure if I can remember this route for the second try, if I need a second try. I need a second try. I mean, we are on the black map, so it would be shit if I get a AuthorTime first try. But it... Like on tech maps there were also bad AuthorTimes sometimes, but in the past campaign map 21 was the most difficult AT, that's for sure. The biggest issue for me is remembering this track now. Like, I have no idea if I can remember everything here. I guess I have to finish another run. This is a little bit tighter. At this high up? Not necessarily. So here I lost time because I thought I have to drift. This was my biggest mistake, my first try. And this here is an important corner, and here you wanna go this way. This was my other big mistake. Okay, yeah, it is actually pretty easy. Let's get it this lap so that I don't sound dumb. Rip, I'm dumb. No, it should be easy. I'm missing only a second. As a comparison to the map 21 last campaign, this is easy. I mean, I had a full crash there, by the way. Do I continue with this? Crashed again, it's a bit risky to continue. Ah, rip. I forgot about this obstacle. I think it was actually possible to still make it, despite the same crash. Man, that is not dumb. That was just dumb. Very dumb. Here we go. This is gonna be it. Nicely Atrobov chatting. So tight around this corner, get a good angle for this jump. Good exit speed, naja, was not the greatest. Drift right, into drift left, into drift right. And here drift. The tapping drift, and I forgot that. Ach man, oh. Lost everything in this turn, but decided to continue, and the few hundreds that I lost here are exactly missing. Yeah, and here I lost that now. Now I need to protect. The ending was pretty good in my PB. Oh, but I have a huge lead. It was, yeah, as I said, it wasn't too difficult, but 67th actually, alright. So this is now more mixed. Oop. I wonder if you wanna take the wall right a bit like I did on this dirt road. Oh my god. We get mud. In a campaign map. More of that, oh no. I lost so much in the end. Actually, I would have been really close already. Like, this is first tribal, I believe. I forgot about that. Here I can take more speed out of it, I remember. Also when I see where I lost time. And the big mistake is still up to come. And I can get it in this run. And it was also possible first try, I think. Because I don't really remember any of these corners. No, ach man, like on all these maps that are a bit longer, I'm missing it by just a hair. Like on these maps where it's important to hit the AT exactly, if you want to get a very good speed run. On these maps I'm always first missing them closely, and this costs so much time overall. Like I was, I think, not lucky on any map from these longer tracks to get it directly closely and move on immediately. It was a really good run. Only here I lost time. Again, a bad start that I decided to continue. And then in the end it is actually the missing time. But of course in the second try it was difficult to judge if I could not make it anyway. Now I'm 9/10 ahead, wow. And I was still not getting this ending here clean, so... Yeah, okay, it was 3. Let's go next. Map 23, we didn't have full speed yet. Castle dirt map. Penalty. So I have to go left, I guess. Bit confusing. Interesting structure. This might be... Okay, they are 3 seconds ahead, now I look. Hard to say. I know, of course. I was continuing the run where I was doing stopping there. Obviously I lost a lot of time even on my copium timer then. But then it's possible in the second attempt. And again, 4/10. Ach Mann. Here's also the question, continue or not. Despite this bad start, I'm pretty sure I can get it. I already have the lead. Is it for once the correct decision to continue? No, it's not. Beautiful. Oh man. The one transition doesn't work suddenly. Oh my god. Also the gears? Oh my god. You can get them clean, surely. But oh my god, did I get them bad though. It is so easy that it is already too boring to get it quicker, apparently. I cannot focus. I also didn't just get around. And then couldn't decide quick enough. If I take maybe the outside line of the tree, it would have still worked. Yeah. This was really free. We will go to map 24. Oh. Let's try to remember the track. If there are people that missed this checkpoint, I wonder. I mean, it's easy to see this CP. But still, you can just drive the quarter pipe at the bottom. It's not a forced quarter pipe jump, only the CP forces it. Okay, and then let's see how much I remembered. Where do we go in the start? Here to the left. Oh yeah, got it smooth. Then down there. Maybe this is even full speed, I don't know. Interesting with the section as you have so much space there. Alright. Ja, tomorrow are cups. The Evo Dirt Weekly, for example. And the Survivor Cup. Yeah, this also exists. And it's also really cool, but at the moment I don't play it because the Evo Dirt Weekly is a season. I updated everything, by the way, Atrolov. Also the list that you see now is the correct one. Mini RPG, it's Mini RPG of the week, I'm a OTW. It's Mini RPG map, knockout. It was enough. The whole ending, I had the wrong line in the past run. I didn't have a great start now, but it was enough. Map 25, we are at the end already. Holy moly. And there we go. Let's see how long this takes. This was obvious. Oh, there we go. There we go. So besides that respawn, I have a really good run for a first try. Yeah. But I was missing a little bit with the Propium timer. Not sure if I can get that second run. It would require an amazing run. And to remember everything. I mean, obviously I remember now a bit easier that I have to go there. Yeah, I think it's not working anymore with AT, this run, because I forgot this turn. I thought of this turn. I drove in a completely wrong line. Oh yeah, it's still 1.7 seconds as well. This is not only this drift. The records are also not that far in front. Also for the last map they waited with a difficult AT. Also definitely difficult compared to the other ATs that we had. Let's see how quickly I get it. I can actually play the next cup, the ULC, I guess. Because I might be in time ready here. So we go now nicely inside. Yeah, missing speed, the gears shit. I'm losing by whole lead. That's annoying. It's 1 second. Yeah, but this is not enough. I need 1.7. Now I have much better speed, so this could be the run. If I get everything clean, then I could have here my last run of the campaign discovery. Let's see. No, oh, yeah, I forgot about that. But it wasn't enough, I think. It wasn't enough. Because there was one part that I didn't get good yet. I need the inside line here. Also this one drift that I forgot in my second attempt was still bad. Okay, I'm keeping grip and gear again. But this time it's not as good. I hear my ghost much closer to me. Is it then even possible? Depends on this drift, I guess. It's surely my best one so far, but not perfect, I guess. Yeah, only 1.2. I mean, I can finish such a run. Why did I jump so far? So I could still gain here a lot. Okay. Okay, then it's only 3/10. Then maybe my other run had a chance. Was not optimal. Just saying. I need 3/10. Ramp cut. To find the time. There's 3/10. I need to hold them. Close. We got it. GG. This is the whole map in Author and we can pause the time as well. In under an hour was rather free. Here my positions overall in the world. Also you see the typical pattern that towards the black maps it's very easy to be already in contention for top 100. So now the big question, what do you think about the campaign? I mean, let's say it's like that. The maps are clean. Yeah, they are clean. In the first 15 maps, however, I would say rather boring. Because there isn't really much happening. It's very simple maps. You have different surfaces, you have different styles, and that is good. That is good. But it's not like super outstanding, mega uber creative. Yeah, the exceptions, of course, map 14, where you also see with my position on that map compared to map 15, for example. Map 15 was, I think, the first try, or was it the second try? Naja, but I have such a good position, and compared with map 14, and I bet that my position on map 14 is so bad because so many people like to play this map. I mean, it was also my first try, and the AT was rather simple. But yeah, so many people like to play this map because it's a bit more special. Another special map was the map here in from Chopsky. One of these later ones here, the Bugslide map 20 was also good. We will go quickly now through the world records. Let's see how you have to drive this. So you approach the inside edge there, then speed slide, here's the corkscrew, speed slide out of it, go into no slide, speed slide again. This is a map for the full speed hunters. Next. I dropped the world record here. Quantum slide, gear change, quantum slide. And he jumps far up to get a good line there. Then speed sliding, gear change. Nice entry for this turn. Snapping into no slide, okay. This very last turn doesn't look absolutely perfect because it didn't take it inside, but yeah. It's like such a typical Nadeo map with all these quantum slides actually. Especially such a typical white map after last campaign as well. Quantum slide. I didn't even remember these blocks here that we had them. Yeah, speed sliding everything through. Oh, is there an old core hidden? Because Rinte is second. Ah, we have of course water and smoothie with that. Haha. Okay. Frank the hamster. Yeah, you cut here. I saw that now directly. But didn't see it in my ghost. No steering involved when you go through the water pipe and then... Aha! Interesting. That's interesting. Like, look at this line. He did even a small brake tap there. Okay. We go on with map number 6. And Hobbit has the world record here. Yeah, I mean, I know that track, as I said, from the older games. It's only slightly changed. Granadi was also hunting a map. Because it has a no slide. I mean, this map consists of 2 corners so far, and then we have here the final turn. Ooh, nice, 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 nice. If we compare that, he is doing this line, and there goes Granadi. We do the same. Is there already a cut found is the question. Like, this is a small trick at least. It might be a map where there's a campaign where there's no cut again. Like, I know in these old campaigns back in the days we had always cuts. Or you can directly land in the far bottom. Or... But why am I then on such a good position for such a track? For such a track I have a really good position when you consider that I didn't jump into the bottom immediately. That's surprising. We have Yummy. Okay, Granadi found a cut already, okay. Okay, strong up, strong down, yeah, because of this exit, makes sense. And here, he also uses the top. Is that I'm never so sure. Yeah. And then we have map 10, East4 with the record. Ui, ui, ui. And we go to blue. Ah, here we go. He takes the stuff the other way around. Okay, apparently this is a bit faster. So small reroute. Won't make it into cut of the year, sadly. Map 12. I would be surprised with cuts here. I don't really believe that I will see anything special here. Does he air brake? That's the only thing I wonder. No, actually it just works. Yeah. Map 13. Zick. DM. Small release in this jump. This is a really simple map for blue. But I like it. I actually hunted that map in 2006. No, 2008. No, it was for Team NF. So, and I'm not surprised, now Giuliano has the world record on this map. Obviously he's going for this track. Does he brake for this? Yes. Oh, he didn't clip there. Very risky line. Very low. And then full speed. Nice. But nothing really special on that map actually. Now Jobski. On map 15. Yeah, this map is nice. It's actually creative. I have built a map like this for a multi-lap competition. Multi-lap competition for that you can train. I have built maps like this. Not just one, actually two. One in Canyon and one in Rally. Where you drive multi-lap and the second lap you drive the other way around. But my map was supposed to be driven unlimited long, so imagine the ending of this lap here would also work out to continue. And then I did it, however, in a way where I only used one multi-lap. Here it is still easy, like you could easily make it in a way that you drive again into the other direction, because they use basically two multi-laps with a finish and a multi-lap start. I did that with just one multi-lap. The start area was then always looking really weird. But I managed to make it, to build it in a way that it was actually not happening that people drive wrong, that it was impossible to drive wrong. Even though there were so many routes leading to the multi-lot and away from it. Chapsky has so many world records here, what the heck? Holy shit. Oh. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Did Mad Lighting do the same? Ah, he's already far behind. I mean, this last turn was really garbage to drive. I'm not surprised that you can cut it. Because even the normal grass line is super slow and annoying. Like, this is a really bad corner. Like, really. Like, straight up fact. It's really bad. But it makes sense that you can cut it. Well, this is a very new outside dirt turn. I think at least I do not remember a dirt map where I've seen such a dirt outside turn with that block. But very difficult to hit, for sure. There we have Link I mean, here's all about remembering where to go. I remember when the game came out in the very first campaign and also in the second campaign, there was always one player, also no, the game didn't have that many different blocks back then, but Sausage was a new surface. It was basically just road, but with these elevations, of course, quite special and new for the players. And on every Sausage-based map, there was always the same player having the world record. It was basically the Sausage player. And I believe it was Hugo. And now that I didn't even think about it, now that I say this story about Hugo, it's actually a funny coincidence when I think of the Trackmadle. This one doesn't really look that great and definitely not much better than my one, but somehow he's ahead. Bugslide map and Corny has world record. Yeah, also the Wetwood obviously. He has so much speed there. I thought I had already good speed. Oh god, he failed that entry, or he purposely failed it so that he bounces more into a 90-degree corner. Like into a better angle. That could of course be. Even if it's not intentional, probably didn't really cost much. He actually didn't hold his bug slide into the finish. Here we have map 21 and we see Sky. No, bug slide is not like ice. You do not counter steer. You turn into the direction that you want to bug slide to. Now we got Susui. Oh, but that looks very, very risky. Maybe with training you can then do it. But if I would now do a matchmaking match on this map, I would not copy this line, to be honest. Especially this map is long enough. Yeah, actually it seems to be the wall right line, yeah. Nice. He was hitting the very good wall right here. Wow. I have to think of something regarding the track of the day. We have of course Sin, who has still the streak going on with top 100 placements on track of the days. And the previous record holder with amount of top 100s on track of the days in a row was Happy Walk. And I just have to think, his streak, Happy Walk streak, ended on the 1st of April. I think 2 years ago. On the map that we had back then. It was a tube-based map. Like, you had 5 different tubes that you could enter. In the end there was a cut. He got 101st there. Will Sin's streak end on this track of the day? I mean, this track of the day has the potential. The only thing that I see that might be good for him is the fact that many people might not be asked to play it again, and if he just invests the time into this track, it will be fine. That he will get a run at some point. There won't be too many hunters on such a map. It's different on other LoL tracks. Oh, he kept crypt there. Was, I wonder. Alright, this was map 24 and here comes the last one, and then we saw all the world records as well. Okay, no airbrake. Like, how did I lose that much though? What the fuck? Small pre-drift? I think that this wasn't perfect here. This was, I think, better than in my run. This was an incredible entry, what the heck. Here I don't know if he should not exit it a bit further right. Maybe you can get some kind of airtime on that penalty, but I'm not sure with the reactor if that's actually possible somehow. Here I'm also not sure if that's the correct line or if you should have a different angle at the end of the corner. Like, I liked my line a bit more there, to be honest. But yeah, that's it. That are all the world records.